Thank you, everybody. Especially thank you to our main subject here today, all these beautiful first graders. You guys having a good time today? Yeah. All right, all right. This is the time to get your questions in for the governor. Welcome to Tewksbury. Thank you for coming out here. It's a great honor to have the governor and her entourage here to launch this program and announce all the great benefits that it'll provide to all the students around the Commonwealth. And on behalf of the town, the select board, and school committee and superintendent, I wanted to welcome you and thank you for your dedication to education and to early childhood education and how important that is to all of us. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Governor Maura Healey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much to John, our great town manager, John Curran, members of the select board, the school committee, everybody here in Tewksbury. Thank you so much for welcoming our team. I don't know if I described it as an entourage, but we did bring a lot of people, particularly, you know, those who are working hard. Our Secretary of Education, Pat Tutwiler, our brand new Commissioner of the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, Pedro Martinez, and members of our education staff are here. I also was thrilled to be greeted today by, you know who met me? You know who I met first today? I met you guys second. I met Pancake and Waffle first. They are so cute. So I want to thank members of the Tewksbury Police Department. I also want to thank our fabulous school superintendent, Brenda Terry-O'Regan, who greeted me. Thank you very much for that. Where are you? There you are. Principal Bosworth, Mrs. Tremonti, Mrs. Hurdle, and all the teachers and staff, and especially the students, these great first graders here at Dewing Elementary. Yes. I'm also honored to be joined by Senator Barry Feingold, Representative Dave Robertson, Representative Trom Nguyen, and Representative Vanna Howard, who are here as well. And we thank them for all their funding and the support they give to education in Massachusetts. Thank you as well to our Assistant Superintendent, Nancy Milligan, and as I said, there are members of the school committee and select board here. We really appreciate all the work that's done on the local level, and as a state, we want to be great partners to all of you. So kids, I want you to know something, okay? And you can go home and tell your families this tonight. Massachusetts, you know what? We're the #1 state for education. In the whole country, we're #1. Yep. That means we have the best schools, the best teachers and educators, and we have the best students, all right? That's all of you guys. You're #1. Now, we didn't get to be #1 by accident. We get to be #1 because we invest in public education, okay? Yes, it's awesome, I know. So we invest in education, and today is another moment where we celebrate our investment in education. It's very specific today what we're talking about. We're talking about you guys being able to read and read well. We're talking about literacy, and we're talking about something called high-dose tutoring, which is an aid, a way to assist in getting to that goal of being the very best reader that we can possibly be. So here's what that looks like. In this year's state budget, we included $25 million to support high-dosage tutoring literacy for students in our early grades. This means tutoring for individual students or small groups in reading multiple times a week for at least 10 weeks, okay? That's what's going to be happening with this. Now, Dewing is one school, but we've got 271 other schools around Massachusetts who are also getting the same benefit of this high-dose literacy tutoring. Why are we doing this? Well, it's really important that we all know how to read and that we all know how to read well. We also know that through COVID and the pandemic, there were some gaps, and some students have fallen behind when it comes to actual literacy rates around the country. But in Massachusetts, we're not going to let that happen. We're going to make sure that we're giving our kids all the resources that they need to be as successful as they can be. And that's why we created a program last year called Literacy Launch, where we're pumping a lot of money into schools so that schools have the resources for literacy. And I'm just thrilled about all that's happening. I want to thank our legislature for continuing to fund things like Literacy Launch and this high-dosage literacy tutoring that we're bringing to schools. This is first of its kind. It's novel what we're doing here in Massachusetts, but it should be novel because Massachusetts, we're always on the leading edge of what we need to do, especially when it comes to education. So thank you to the educators and the teams and the staff, Ms. Allison, a reading specialist here, who are going to be working hard to implement all of this. And thank you to the students for all of your attention and for all of your hard work. I had a chance earlier to take questions from you. They were harder than the questions, better than the questions I get from the media sometimes. Weren't they? Yeah, right on. And you guys did great. And I know that you're going to have a great, great year as you work really, really hard. And I can't wait to visit again next year when you become second graders and see all that you have achieved this year, especially when it comes to reading. I want to bring up Pat Tutwiler, who is our Secretary of Education, and he's going to talk to you a little bit more about this program. Thank you.
Well, good morning. Good morning. All right, there we go. Again, my name is Pat Tutwiler. Much to the disappointment of all of our first graders here, my name is not Shaquille O'Neal. I apologize for that, but I am thrilled and privileged to be your Secretary of Education. Happy New Year to all of you, to all the educators who are here this morning. Thank you for all that you do with and for students and their families every day. Happy New Year to all of the students here as well. I can tell you as a former superintendent, principal, and teacher, the beginning of the year is like my favorite time of the year. So much joy and optimism, right? Right, and I know for you all, this is day 3, I believe, of your school year. You started last Wednesday, you had Friday off. I'm sure that coming into your first grade year, you were really excited about something, correct? Can I have a volunteer come tell me? Yep, you ready? I saw your hand first. Maybe you want to think about it. Come on up, please. Yes, with the pink. With the Hello Kitty shirt. Yep, you. Come on up. You're going to tell me your name. You're going to tell me what you were excited about with your first grade year. What's your name? Anais. Anais? I would lift you up, but probably shouldn't do that.
I was excited because for the school year, because I get to learn.
Oh, my gosh. Annalise, boom. Awesome. You can have a seat. Have a seat there. Annalise is excited about the school year because she gets to learn. That is wonderful. Your teachers must be so excited to hear that. I want to share with you that all of us up here, the adults here, are also excited about a lot of things this school year, and we're here in Tewksbury to celebrate one of them with you. As the governor mentioned, this $25 million investment in high-dosage tutoring is part of a broader strategy to improve literacy for all of our students, not just a few of them. With Governor Healey's Literature Launch Initiative, we're aggressively pursuing a comprehensive, multi-year strategy to ensure that every student is reading and reading well. In Massachusetts, now, Governor gave you one thing to take home and say later on at the dinner table that we're #1 for education. I'm going to give you one more, students. In Massachusetts, when there are challenges, we don't run from them. We confront them and tackle them head on. And thankfully, for early literacy, we have the research backing to know what works and the partnership and the resources to move in this deeply important area. How? This summer, we kicked off Literacy Launch Institutes, a week of free professional development for 600 educators and literacy specialists representing 84 districts. Last month, we were thrilled to be in East Hampton celebrating the administration of $9.3 million in grants to 30 school districts to purchase high-quality instructional materials. And a third and important piece of this strategy is to provide direct supports to all of our young scholars right here through high-dosage tutoring. To be clear, high-dosage tutoring is an intensive, research-based tutoring model designed to help students quickly improve their reading skills. This is an opportunity to provide tailored support to some of our youngest readers who need it. Students meet with an awesome, well-trained tutor in one-on-one or small group settings several times a week, or in some cases, every day. The tutors are there to regularly assess growth and adjust their support to make sure that students are on track. And the results, let me tell you, are astounding. In a very short time, we've seen students gain as much as 6 months of growth in their literacy skills just from this extra push. The research has been clear for decades. The most critical years for reading instruction is from age 3 through grade 3, and that's inclusive of all of you as first graders. We know that that's when students are really anchored in the skill set of reading, developing vocabulary, developing comprehension skills. We also know that during that time, if students are struggling and we don't intervene, it becomes much harder to meet their needs and get them on track down the line. For that reason, high-dosage tutoring is designed to help students in kindergarten through 3rd grade. We're making the 1st grade a priority, and we intend to serve about 10,000 students in this first year of this initiative. Thanks to the $25 million investment by the Healey-Driscoll administration and our partners in the legislature, I want to thank you again for your support. This, for us, is part and parcel of a moral imperative. Through high-dosage tutoring, we are prioritizing early literacy for the simple yet profound reason that establishing literacy skills early absolutely supports a student down their educational experience, but it also becomes a foundational marker for that student's life. With Literacy Launch and high-dosage tutoring, we can permanently improve how students learn to read now and for years to come. And students, this is why we are excited about the start of the school year. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here to celebrate with you. Now it is my honor to turn it over to one of Team Massachusetts' newest members, Commissioner Pedro Martinez. Commissioner?
Thank you, Secretary. Thank you, Secretary. So students, the reason Massachusetts is #1 is because we have a governor, we have a lieutenant governor, and we have a legislature that invests in education. That means that they actually provide us resources, they provide us money, they provide the great support, and we have an amazing superintendent who's the leader of the district. You have an amazing principal, you have amazing teachers, and you have amazing staff that support you. So let me tell you why literacy is so important. So I came to this country, I started in 1st grade. I didn't know any words of English, and when I learned to read, a whole new world opened up for me. And for our parents, at this young age, we know that this is the best time we can partner with parents. To this day, so my son is now started 9th grade today, my daughter started 6th grade today. Our favorite place to be, you know where it's at, students? Besides school, it is in libraries. In libraries, because they know the entire library system. My son can't wait he's already gotten to know the library where we live, but he wants to get to know the libraries of the entire Commonwealth, of the entire state. So what I want for you is for you to love reading, for you to enjoy, to find stories, to find yourself in these stories, to be able to see maybe what you want to be as you get older, what drives you as a passion. And what's really important, students, is that we know that if we work with our students at the youngest age, even if some of you struggle a little bit with reading, I struggle as a reader. Do any of you struggle as readers just a little bit? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. When you struggle a little bit, so what our program does, Literacy Launch does, not only do you get access to the best materials, like the best books, the best curriculum, but also when a student is struggling, now especially at schools like this, we provide what we call tutors. So these are individuals that come and support you and help you, sometimes during the school day, sometimes after school, but that's what they do, so that you become a really, really good reader. And that way, again, you're going to be like my family now. You're going to love books, and you're going to love learning. So how does that sound, students? Does it sound good? Yes? Come on, a little bit more. Come on. What, does that sound good? All right. So students, I can't wait to come back and visit your classrooms because I want to see in action. But even today, you guys were wonderful. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to see you. I'm going to see your teachers. And again, I want to thank all the teachers, the school leader, everybody. This school feels like a community. And I know we're in the first week of school, but that does not happen by accident. I also want to thank our team from our agency, Erin and the whole literacy team. Catherine, thank you for being here. So everybody, this whole room, we are all here to support you. We're here to make sure you're successful. And one of the most important persons is the person I'm going to introduce to you. She's your superintendent, Superintendent Regan. She oversees the entire district. We partner together to make sure that you have everything you need. Superintendent Regan?
Thank you, Commissioner Martinez. Yeah, we partner from the youngest of students to the oldest of students to provide all these wonderful opportunities. So I do also want to thank the Governor, Governor Maura Healey and Secretary Pat Tutwiler for being with us today and visiting our school, and especially to announce this transformative high-dosage tutoring opportunity. Your presence here demonstrates the state's genuine commitment to all of our students, that's all of you, and it reinforces just how critical early literacy is to all of your futures. So we're grateful for your leadership in prioritizing these interventions that help us to ensure that every student in our district becomes a confident and fluent reader. But I know a couple of people who know way more about teaching children to read. Their combined experience is over 50 years in first grade classrooms. So what do you say? Should I invite up your teachers, Ms. Lisa Tremonte and Ms. Mary Ellen Hurdle, to talk a little bit about their excitement in this opportunity?
Hi, everybody. So we really want to thank you all on behalf of the Tewksbury Public Schools. We truly appreciate the support our district is receiving. And with that said, more than 5% of our students will benefit from this high-dosage tutoring program. Aren't we all so lucky? Yeah, yay.
As early educators, we recognize the importance of early literacy in grades K to 3. That's you guys in first grade. In our district, teachers provide high-quality, evidence-based instruction. The high-dosage tutoring program makes it possible for all students to achieve success. Thank you very much.
All right.
You want to bring our student up? So everybody, this is the treat. This is what we've all been waiting for. We have one of your own, a student's going to speak. Samuel, please come on up, sir.
Hello, my name is Samuel Johnstone, and I am a 6th grader. It's an honor to be here today. Over the last couple of years, I've been able to participate in extra tutoring and summer programs, and it has made a big difference for me. The extra help has helped me keep up with my grade level, and it has also helped me in other subjects as well, because we read in everything we do in school. It has also made me feel more confident. I don't get as nervous when I have to read out loud or when I see something new in a book. I'm really thankful for the support I got. I'm excited with this new funding that more kids will get the same help I did. Thank you.
You rocked it. I told you we were going to rock it.
All right, way to go, Samuel. One day you guys can be like Samuel, huh? Yeah, right up here. Yeah, I already heard from somebody who wants to be president out here this morning. So, happy to take any topics, on-topic questions. Okay. Well, hearing none, you got your questions in already. I'm cutting you off. Listen, thank you guys, and again, many thanks to everybody here at school for all you do, staff, teachers, principal, superintendent, leadership. Thank you to the Jesse team, and thank you especially to our students. I want you guys to know that there are a bunch of adults out there who believe in you, who love you, who care about you, and want you guys to have all the success in the world. And times are hard, but I need you guys to understand that, okay? You're in Massachusetts. It's a great state, okay? We love our kids, we love our families, we love our schools, so it's a great place to be. Best of luck this year, okay? Thanks, guys.